such things. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. You wish. Father on fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly-faddle, all the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle. Godmother, I'm so glad to see you. I thought you might be lonely, but I knew what you'd be doing. What? I just knew I would find you in that same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream. What's wrong with that? Father on fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly-poodle, all the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle. What do you suppose every girl is doing tonight? I mean every girl who isn't at the ball. She's dreaming and wishing she were really there. Yes, but why aren't you there, Cinderella? My stepmother. Well, somebody had to mind the house. You know what I'd do if I were you? I'd leave them. I'd just get up and out of the house. They make you work harder than a servant. If you want to be a servant, you could go some other place and get paid. You mean leave my stepmother? I don't think if Father were alive, he'd like that, do you? Aren't you going to invite me in? Oh, of course, Godmother. Just come round the door. Don't bother. How'd you get in? The window. The window? The window. Aren't you going to offer me some tea? Oh, of course, Godmother. Let me just light the fire. It was out. And the kettle's hot. It's most curious. Flowers, but I'm sure you brought them, didn't you? I thought they'd brighten the room. Oh, your water's boiling. Please, take a seat. I'll have this in a minute. Thank you. You know, Godmother, I'm awfully glad you happened to stop by tonight. I was getting rather lonely. I thought you might be. Godmother, do dreams never come true? Oh, I wouldn't say never, just seldom. That isn't very often, is it? Not very often is precisely what seldom is. You're a nice godchild. You just ask very foolish questions. I wish you believed in wonderful things. I wish you believed that every once in a while something marvelous and magical could happen. Well, I can't say that I don't believe that once in a while something marvelous and magical could happen. For instance, do you believe in guardian angels? Well, I can't say that I don't believe in them. Only thing is, it's dangerous to believe too much in good fairies and guardian angels. Why? Oh, you get to lean on them too much, and you get into the habit of sitting back and expecting them to do all the work for you. You've got to help yourself, you know. I know. I think about it a lot, but then I don't know what to do. And I just always end up wishing and dreaming. I don't suppose that does any good at all. Well, I can't say that it doesn't do any good at all. As a matter of fact, everything starts with a wish. Nothing happens without wishing. Do you know what I was wishing for tonight? Just before you came? I'm almost afraid to hear. Do you see that pumpkin out in the yard? I nearly stumbled over it in the dark. The moon is shining on it now. Well, I was wishing that that pumpkin would turn into a great big royal golden carriage that would take me to the ball tonight. What were you going to do for horses? White mice. 4 white mice would turn into horses. Beautiful white prancing steeds. Are you going to drive them yourself? Oh no, there'd be a coachman, of course. Where was he coming from? He could be the baby rat I saw down in the cellar yesterday. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Falderon, fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly-poodle. Just the same, it was what I was wishing, and I'm still wishing it. Nonsense. I'm wishing it very hard. Are you? Yes, I am. If only I had some sort of magical help. If only I had a guardian angel. Or if my godmother were a fairy godmother. Cinderella, you're very funny. I am wishing in the name of every young girl who ever wanted to go to a ball and was told she couldn't. I wish that I may go to the ball tonight. I wish that by some kind of magic act or abracadabra or falderon fiddly-dee, that all the kind hearts in the world will put their heads together. All the kind hearts in the world put their heads together. You know what I mean. All the kind hearts and good souls will wish with me that you Godmother, will help me with every ounce of strength and cleverness you possess.
Cinderella.
Yes, Godmother?
It's impossible.
Impossible, I suppose.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And for white mice will never be for white horses. Such father on fiddly of horses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy idols keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Impossible,
Impossible.
impossible, impossible, impossible,
Impossible.
impossible.
Impossible things are happening every day? Is that true, Godmother?
Yes, in a way, I suppose so.
Well, then I continue to build up my impossible hope for tonight, and I officially wish...
Officially wish.
I officially wish and wish all those things I said about the pumpkin and the mice and the rats.
Impossible.
Just the same, I am wishing it.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden cabbage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And for white mice will never be for white horses. They will. Such father on fiddly of horses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say.
And because these daft and dewy idols keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. These'll do. There we go. Cinderella, look.
Godmother, it's the coach and the horses that I wished for. And even the coachman. But how? You?
Father on fiddly-dee.
It's magic.
Look. Fit for a princess. Aha. And these glass slippers.
Oh, Godmother, they're beautiful.
Try them on.
A perfect fit.
I knew it.
Beautiful. Oh, Godmother, thank you. It's wonderful. things already, and I couldn't stand another. Furthermore, all I can do is give you your wish. How it turns out from here is up to you.
But I'm afraid to go in there all by myself.
Oh, you needn't be. Except for one thing. You must leave before the clock strikes 12. See that you are in the coach and off for home before midnight.
Why is it so important that I leave before midnight?
Oh, you just obey and don't ask any questions.
But Godmother, midnight leaves me no time at all. Where did she go? She just vanished into thin air. Have you ever seen anything like it before?
Many times.
Well, it's the first time I've ever seen it.
You'll see worse than that happen if you're not out of here by midnight.
I'm ready.